Now we are.
There we go.
Hey, good afternoon. We are here at the Crime Prevention Association of Michigan's conference as we are preparing to wrap up this conference 2021 here in beautiful Traverse City. Once again, we are here with three personnel from departments throughout the state of Michigan that have served the president of the body. And as it's growing, our goal is to help it grow again with a cycle of what has happened with community policing funding being lost, but it's coming back. But a number of our agencies are also coming back into the fold with providing officers an awareness of this role of what crime prevention is and the networking process, which is what CPAM, at the core essential role it has been, is to be a part of a network and a conduit for everybody to learn. To my right and to your left is Andy Kosel with the County Police Department. To my left and to your right would be Rick Schmiedenoff, who is our new president. Andy's our past president, just moving into a new role. Andy, talk to us about how important this role has been for you, but also as we look at the future, as we look at this transition with the organization.
Well, like you said, we've got three presidents here with many, many years of experience in community policing and policing. And I'm very encouraged by the amount of young officers I see that are engaged, are excited about the future of crime prevention. We have seen crime prevention change its dynamics many times over the last even 10 years and how things are working in our communities, how we engage with our communities. So I'm very encouraged to see that we are still continuing that path within our communities, that it's number one. Community is number one. And I'm very excited that even though I'm leaving as the president, I will be staying on as vice president, and encouraged that we are going to work together to continue to bring awesome new programs to our communities and engage with them. It's very encouraging.
And Rick, as you've served on the board, you've been involved for many years as I have, this new transition that we're moving into, and talk to us a little about your vision and how we're moving into this new outreach initiative with CPAM.
I'm excited to come in as president at this time. I've been in group since 1985, was my very first conference that I came to, and I've seen this come full circle. I've seen a lot of departments that have had mini stations, such as Detroit PD and big crime prevention units, seen them get smaller, start to see them grow again. And as Andy said, the youth that's out there, because I'm not getting younger.
Yeah.
Andy's much younger than me, but this is,
as we can see, it's growing.
This is a critical time for us to do the transition to some new visions. Yes, we have a web page, and we got a volunteer yesterday who wants to take it a little further to different kinds of social media that maybe somebody like myself might have thought about, but said, nah. But she's going to take us into Instagram and some other places. It's all about community engagement. There are different terms for the same thing.
Yes.
That whether the community is a school for a school resource officer, whether it's a neighborhood for neighborhood associations, block watch groups, whatever, it's your community. You know it the best. And it's up to us to help foster a relationship with those community members for buy-in, for them to be true stakeholders, say, yes, this is my community, whether it's one block, whether it's an elementary school, a high school, whether it's entire city. But we need to help set up our crime prevention practitioners so that they can go out with a full tool belt and to help develop that trust, that buy-in. And as I tell my people at neighbor watch meetings, I said, remember, for many of you growing up, that the neighbors knew who your parents were, and you had to be in when the little street lights came out because you'd hear about it from your neighbors. That's true community spirit, and that's what we need to get back to. And our goal is to help provide some of the tools as a state organization through training to get that accomplished for your community.
Yeah. Now, one of the most important parts about what we're focusing on and doing with all of our agencies and all of our community members and those who are involved as crime prevention practitioners. We're using the internet, we're using all of the social media formats, Nextdoor, Facebook, but we also have the ability to reach our homeless association groups, our apartment complexes, and providing real-time information from crimemapping.com. In my 30-plus years, that's been the most important tools for our community members to see information from our agencies in real time. The most important part about what we do is the follow-up, but if you don't call us to file a report when you've been a victim of fraud, identity theft, or a scam, we don't know about it. It won't come up on crime mapping. It won't come up anywhere. And I work with so many of our seniors, and I'm sure both of you have as well, too proud to report because they've been a victim. And with the scams that are going on, we're working with AARP and a number of other groups with our seniors, but also with our school resource officers focusing on school safety, internet safety, all of the things that are important for us to make sure that we share. But this conference, this networking, we can see what others are doing, and instead of reinventing the wheel, we replicate.
Yes.
We share information. That for me has been the most important part of my 30 years of doing crime prevention. It's networking. And I love coming to these conferences and have for many years. And we want to make sure that for our police chiefs, our community members, our elected officials who are looking for programs and information to bring back to your communities, go to www.crimepreventionassociationofmichigan.org. You will find our website. It will be tweaked. I host the blog. We've got a plethora of information on crime prevention tips, resources on identity theft and fraud, and what all of our agencies are learning from important resources. Gentlemen, thank you so much. This has been an amazing opportunity once again.
Thank you.
Rick, and to Andy,
Thank you, Rick.
congratulations on
Thank
all
you.
of your years of service. All of our members, we again encourage you to go to our website, contact your local police agencies, talk to those departments, and when you go to those neighborhood watch meetings or HOA meetings, ask about crime prevention and where you can get the resources. We're there for you. Thank you so much. Be well. We'll see you next time.